Hello, it's John from DoubleSleeved here, and welcome to Drafting with John. That's right, we're going to be drafting today without beer, without alcohol, and without a clue what we're doing. So, hopefully, we're all set up okay. It's been a little while. We're going to do a little premiere draft, and we've got to see how we get on. I hope you're all okay. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us. We're closing the gap onto 300 subscribers at the moment, which is mental crazy. This is the first draft for Zendikar that I have done. I've done none off camera. It is entirely going to be this, and I'm excited to see what we come up with. I've watched a few sort of drafts as to what people are doing, so okay, we're not going to go for this dual land to start with. Whenever you cast instant, sorcery, or wizard, okay, so is it wizards? Cool. I like the idea of warriors. Other warriors get +1/+1. I think warriors are cool. And I know it's sort of fixing you into a colour straight away, but I think white is good, and I think red is good. What else have we got? We've got any removal? Power 3 or less isn't great. It's all party related. So it's things like the Scorch Rider. I mean, there's quite a lot of wizards in. So there's 3 wizards here. I mean, there are 3 warriors too. So I like it. We're going to go for something completely different. I'm going to go for the War Leader and see where we go with it. The Shepherd's okay as a cleric, but nah, we'll go for the War Leader and see how we get on. Okay, so we've got the landfall. Creature you control get +1/+1 whenever a land enters the battlefield. Quite expensive, 3 mana for a 1/2. So what I have learned is that these dual land cards, from what I've seen, are these MDF cards, as I call them, double face cards, are really good, overpowered for what they are. So that is good for clerics, which we're not currently looking at. We've got a wizard, another wizard. Have we got any warriors? No. We've got enter the battlefield attached to a creature. Target creature gets that. Put a 1/1 counter. You know, I'm not sure I'm all that bothered by any of these. I'm probably going to take that. Oh, it's not great. To stick with the colours. Okay, so instant sorcery and wizards was definitely what I should have gone for, because it seems like we've got a bunch of those synergies. So I've given whoever is to my left some seriously good cards. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, you get +2/+2. I mean, that's quite good. It's a 5/3. Creatures you control get +1/+1. If it was kicked, it's +2/+1. Okay, so it's a 3/3 warrior. Okay, we'll keep an eye on the old warrior sitch. I'm not sure I'm bothered by the ambusher. I quite like a 3/3 that makes something else a 4, makes something else a +1/+1 for each creature in your party. Yeah, we'll go for that for the time being. We're gonna ride on this this warrior theme. Okay, I've not seen this one. This cat horror. Interesting. 1 mana, put a 1/1 on a creature. That's cool. Like, I like that. Green seems pretty good. I mean, Nahiri's Binding's kind of it, really, isn't it? It's just a great card. But I also think that Stonework Pack Beast is very powerful. In terms of in draft specifically, its ability to be all of the party, or any one of the party, should I say. We'll probably end up wheeling like that warrior and things, so I'm not that bothered by that. We will be taking non-warrior creatures. So, like, Like that, for instance, is a great card. I don't actually dislike this card. I think it's very good, but it's not within our colours. I mean, life gaining is okay. Oh, +2/+2, and if it's a warrior, we could wheel that. Yeah, I think we'll end up wheeling something pretty decent. So we'll take the land. Okay, 3/1 warrior isn't the worst thing in the world. We've got that kicker spell again. We've got that cleric and a little wizard situation. A 2-mana draw a card, pay 2, draw a card. 4-mana draw 2. Is it worth it? We'll just take the white 2-mana and get on with it. Now, I think we could get somewhere with that. I'm not sure. I don't know how much I care, but I feel like giving something indestructible could be useful as we're getting some decent powered creatures, as opposed to 4 damage to a blocked creature. Or to a blocking creature. I don't know. Oh, okay. A 4-mana 4/3 that could be a 6-mana 4/3 haste versus a destroy something with power 4 or greater. I feel like we can get Smite the Monstrous later. I like closing red out. Okay, we'll take another one, although it is pushing our... I'm not sure that there are many cards that I'm that bothered with helping people get lands. We're not a landfall deck, so I'm not that bothered by it. Yeah, so we'll take that. We'll take Fast Sight Adept, but I'm not sure it's going to be that good for us. Woo. So at the moment, we just need a little bit more at the bottom end. I'm happy just to take that knife. I'm not sure I'm that bothered by the Dauntless. What's it? We'll take this rogue. I don't hate it. Ugh, we didn't take any of the things I wanted. And we're not bothered by any of those. Oh, well, look at this. Have we lucked out? 4-mana 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 warrior. For each creature in your party, at the beginning of a combat, if you have a full party, creatures you control get +1/0 and gain indestructible. We're passing up things that we probably aren't going to cast. We like Nahiri's Binding, but not as much. We need to pick up some of these pack beasts now. And we need to get some of the warrior. Yeah, we're going to take that over anything anyway. What's this? Okay, so it's like a sacrifice a creature and deal damage. I quite like the pack beasts, I'm going to be honest with you. Although this is a great little early land. I think we've got to get the 2-drop pack beast out. I don't dislike Molten Blast, and I'd be happy to wheel it. But I think the pack beast just helps us out, and I'd be happy to get a couple of them. Woo! Great card. Great card. I feel like we're probably going to take this guy. At the moment, it would be tempting to take Smite the Monstrous, but I feel like having the land that also then buffs the creatures later on if need be is worth it. Okay. So, we're now looking at another one of these Angelic Protectors I'm not fussed on. I don't dislike the Spell Sword. The Elemental Dog doesn't give us anything. I don't, again, 2 damage at instant speed is nothing to be frowned upon. And even just drawing some more cards in red is useful. I think we'll take Molten Blast to give us that 2 damage or that Artifact Destruction. Well, Equipped Warriors have Double Strike. It's a 2 mana 1/1 with Double Strike. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Again, Sizzling Barrage is good, but I think if we can get another Nahiri's Binding, that would be great. That would be great. Okay, so this guy is all about wizards. We've already got one of those. A 1 mana 1/2 warrior. I think we'll take it. We will take the Smite the Monstrous at last. We get one. And I mean, very flat curve. We need to really push up the front side. That 2 mana Stonework Pack Beast is going to be pretty key. Could do with a bit more equipment as well. I know we've got like the Utility Knife and the Scavenge Blade. Happy to take another Seagate Banneret. At the moment, the only warrior synergy we've really got is this War Leader, and obviously the Commander. We can't guarantee we're going to get both of them out on a regular basis, so we can't expect that will pop off together. In terms of we've got a bunch of warriors, a rogue, a warrior, whatever that will be, a cleric, a warrior. We just don't have that wizard. A bunch more warriors. Probably not going to play that. I feel like we'll take that. I doubt we'll play 2. Oh, we'll take that. Like I said, I doubt we'll play 2 Smite the Monstruses. We might play a Sizzling Barrage. We might. We might not. We probably won't play 2 of those. So we could do with the Wizard. Okay, so we've got a blue we're not going to be playing. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control. Not that sure about that. I mean, it's a pretty clear Songmad Treachery. I know it's expensive, but it's a land that we get upside on. I'll be honest with you, it's tempting to take the Pack Beast at this point in the last pack, but I'd like to think we will see another Pack Beast. Although Royal Eruption is tempting. You know what? I think we just need the removal. Oh, that's bad because I do like Songmad Treachery. But what can I say? I think I'd rather have Royal Eruption. Oh, that's sweet if anyone's in green-white. There just don't seem to be that many enchantments or artifacts. I might be wrong here, but I'm not sure that's going to really help us out that much. Have we got much that is flying? I feel like we're just going to need destruction. I'm gonna just bag us a Colossus. We should be able to pay three or four for this. We are going to need to get a wizard in order to make that worthwhile. We have got this warrior payoff, so that Nahiri's Binding's tempting though. Do we think we'll pull? Do we think we'll get this wheeled? I'm going to take the Nahiri's Binding and hope to wheel that. All the synchronized spell craft. That's great. I'm just going to quickly bag that warrior. Great to see that payoff. We've got a decent number of creatures. We're probably not going to play the monster, despite the monstrous now. I don't know if I'd rather play 2 Scorch Riders, actually. Do I want another one? Probably not. I'd rather just take the wizard, you know. Just because I think a 2/1 is okay. Helps us to cycle through some cards. And it's a wizard that helps with our party mechanic. I don't know what I was talking about earlier, by the way. Why we would take a black card, even though it's a warrior. It just doesn't make any sense. I'm going to take equipment because I think 3 equipment, it helps us with the flying issue we've got. Another Nahiri's Binding. I'll take 3, which means we can get rid of Molten Blast. We'll take that, but we probably won't play it. Again, we may play it at this stage. We've lost some of the warrior synergy that we could have had, but again, I'm pretty happy with the choices we've made, so shame not to get another Pack Beast. Would have been good to have another, but alas. I feel like our low end is pretty good. A 3-drop is okay. And then, you know, we've got a little bit more to do at the top end. Helps that that's a warrior as well. Okay, so here we go. So, if we think about this, we've got a land and a land. So right now you're running 19 lands. I think we can afford to run 18 lands because our curve is low. And I think if we think about power cards, I just don't know if I would play. I think we'll get rid of Tormenting Voice. Because I'm fairly confident I'd rather have an instant speed tap a creature, draw a card than discard a card, draw 2 cards at sorcery speed. Other than that, we've got a cleric, a rogue, loads of warriors, a wizard, a pack beast which does everything, loads of warriors, and then this guy. Deal 1 damage, give all our creatures +2/+2, give a creature flying, buff a creature, pump creatures, cycle cards, deal 3 damage, possibly 5 damage. I think the Scavenging Blade is only going to work because we've got some equipped warriors have double strike, and whacking equipment on things is beneficial. But I think outside of that, I don't know how good Scavenge Blade is. I think a 2 mana +2/0. I actually think I'm going to cut it. I actually think I'm going to cut it in favour of another Plains. And I think with the amount that we can do with mana, i.e. the Seagate bannerets, equipping things, kicker, filtering, yeah. Well, yeah, we never name it quick enough. So, what have we got? This is kind of like a Kargan war leader. Warriors. Here we go. We're just going to go straight for it. We're going to see how we get on. Hopefully my face is not in the way too much. Good thing I put more lands in there, because the last thing I would want is to not have enough. We're always going to keep this though when we've got a couple of 1-drops. Yeah, we're going to have a flying 1/2 possibly next turn, or you can whack out a so what would we discard? Probably the Angel Protector. That's good. So that gives us our land for next turn. Okay, so we'll play this, and it gives us a 2/3. I think we do just need to use our mana efficiently. And we'll sit back. Next turn we could do with drawing a Plains for the Nahiri's Binding. We don't. So I would expect that they've got some sort of trick, which is a real pain in the backside. Alas, we need to learn these things. It's a shame to have lost that. So right now, with their little 2/4, I need to mute them because that dog is the worst. So what have we learned? We need to be a bit more patient with our creature. They're obviously having land problems. That's going to get in the way of our plans. Look at that. We've drawn all 3 Nahiri's Bindings. That's what I mean by having the equipment. The mana is never going to be a problem. Putting extra mana in the deck seems to have made literally no difference. What the Pack Beast will allow us to do, though, is that is so frustrating. Okay, so got rid of one of our big guys. Fine. Okay. A 4/6. Excellent. Right, at last. So what should we make flying? I like the idea of a flying Pack Beast. Next turn we can hear he's binding the Skyclave Cleric. Or whatever they put down, if there's something more impressive. So I'm pretty happy to trade that out. So I've got a rogue, a wizard, and a warrior. Next turn that comes down. That's fair. think I can do this. If I... +1/+1 and flying makes that 3. I making that unblockable. So annoying. Okay. I think that's it. So there was probably many ways I could have won that. I just got very frustrated with myself in the middle. Okay, so there's definitely some stuff in here that I like, and definitely some things we can work with. I think mana was a real problem, even though I feel like we've got plenty of lands in the deck. I'm well aware that I probably could or should have won that. I think the warriors, the 3/3 warriors that give all my other warriors +1/+1, could well be more beneficial to me alive than attacking. So I need to bear that in mind. Yeah, not being able to get the Nahiri's Binding out earlier is a bit of a pain. I feel like this is a somewhat aggressive deck, and yet attacking still seems to be the weaker strategy in these kinds of games. But let's see how we do. So we're going to keep this. I'm going to keep this, and we're going to just play the McKindy Stampede as a tapped land, purely because Nahiri's Binding is really important to us. And I think yeah, we cycle away that. We'll end up taking 2 damage from this thing. Which is fine. That's doing quite a lot of work for people, I would say. I wanted to get rid of that thing because it's going to just do 2 damage each turn. I don't really have anything to deal with it at the moment. We have the Nahiri's Binding to deal with whatever we need to. Maybe this guy. Or girl. What is that thing? Making equally as much noise. Be quiet. Okay. So we're going to play the Sneaking Guide because next turn with a land, the Gate Colossus can come down. I mean, they've got 5 mana now. They've got to be able to do something pretty swifty. See, I don't rate that. Happy to see that attack if it needs to. It's a bit of a pain. To not be drawing lands. Cycling away a land with the expectation that I'd get another. There we go. So I don't have a full party, but I do have 3 2/2s, which is excellent. So do I want to attack here? I'm going to say no. What are we missing? We've got a wizard, a rogue, and a warrior. We're missing a cleric. And we've loaded the board up nicely. What I need is some form of equipment so I can equip up this guy. Again, we're in such a strong position. I don't feel. Okay, so we can wipe that out with haste. It becomes a 5/4. It's obviously got something it wants to do. But I'm happy to sit here with this huge board presence. There aren't really any board wipes. Dealing 1 damage a turn isn't going to get them very far. There will be a point where I think I can just everything gets indestructible +1/+1, so that'll do. That'll do, donkey. Okay, so we obviously got all of our main cards out, and who'd have thought it? When you get some good cards out, you win the game. Creature advantage is pretty key in this, in terms of the removal is not strong. I think black's obviously got quite a lot of good removal, but you know, the ability to generate a significant board presence is pretty key. See that pack beast at the end coming through and that enabling all of my my party synergy. Yeah. So we're trying out warriors. I don't know how highly I rate warriors playing this Doom Shroom. Interesting. Well, that's not helpful, is it? Luckily, because of this, we can keep this McKindy Stampede. Interesting. So they're just going straight out with that. I mean, we've got plenty of things to do. You know, next turn we either I feel like we save the cleric. think it's our only cleric. So what's this guy? 5 mana, costs less for each party member, so it's currently 3 mana, and it gets +0 until the end of turn, can't be blocked. Okay. I'll take 2. Okay, so really we want to play our big rider. We need to get another white mana sometime soon. He can definitely attack. I feel like we could trade with that pack beast and I'd be happy. He needs it. It's a powerful card. Okay, I'll trade that. Okay, so that's fine. We've managed to get one of each out, which is fine. Okay, so what do we not like? So that says when it blocks, it doesn't untap. And that thing can just sink through. We send that in and that will block that. Oh, okay. Well, that's not ideal, is it? Well, I could do with my own. That's annoying. Such a powerful card when you've got the party mechanic. I don't think I have good attacks here. This is not going to go well. Everything kills everything. I think, what's that? 4 of those? 8, 10. If they've got any sort of pump, I think that's it. So powerful. I'm pretty sure that sending in 8 won't do it. Oh, that's so frustrating. So frustrating. Okay. So we're 1-2. I think the real problem here is not having the craft beer. That's for sure. That's the issue. Ooh, look at a little packaroo. Well, it'd be nice to get a couple more wins so that this wasn't a disaster. It's a learning curve. We can all take that away. It's a learning curve. Okay. This time, we'll keep it because we've got turn 1, turn 2, and we just need one more land for a turn 3. I'm not seeing as much equipment. I know we've only got 2 pieces of equipment, but I would have expected more equipment. And that instant speed creature does damage based on how many creatures you've got, or whatever it was, is a bit of a pain. Oh, they've got something that they want to do. I think my pack beast might be a goner. No. Okay. Let's just use the mana. Aggressive start here. One more mana and we've got Seagate Colossus out. That is absolutely fine because it still buffs everything. Well, this is a quick game. There you go. That's what dreams are made of. 2-2. Well, let's see if we can go a bit more than that. I miss Core 21 when I knew what I was doing a little bit more. I'm sure we'll get there. So it's this jump here where the gem changed. So we do need this extra win. It's pretty important. No pressure or anything, but we absolutely 100% need to win this game without any question. Oh, Royal Eruption. We've not seen that literally at all. I like that combo. It's a good combo. Bit of a glitch there. So we can Sneaking Guide if they play something really scary. We can Royal Eruption it. They're not going to play anything, which is absolutely fine. Happy to say hello. I'll say hello to somebody if they say hello to me. That's fine. Could do with another planes. I feel like that planes thing has been a bit of a pain. Next turn we can Scorching Rider or Scorch Rider, whatever you want to call it, unless we get something better. We've still got the Royal Eruption, which is good. They could dispel this or negate this or something. Nope. Okay. Oh, okay, fair enough. So it's wasting my mana, which is annoying, but you know. So they've got nothing they can do to interact with us this turn, which is fine. Let's see what they bring out. Okay, interesting. Let's see if they dispel or negate or whatever it is that they're trying to do. Okay, have they got another one of these into the Royals? No. Well, there you go. Okay. I'm not sure what they had or what they were trying to do, but we'll take gold tier 3. And we'll move into the 3 wins. Not a total disaster then, is what I'm going to say. Not a total disaster. Like, definitely not good. But that jump's pretty significant. We could do with the 4 wins. This then becomes a 200 gem activity, which is fine. Okay, we've got somebody of the same ranking. I love this. This hand can stay. Of course, I would have liked there's no need to give anything flying at this point. I'd rather have... I think we've just got to use our mana. So that's Nahiri's Binding. No. Okay. We both draw a card. Sounds good. Pretty happy to get rid of a 3/3 blocker. Obviously next turn we've got this flyer, which is going to cause them some problems if they don't deal with it. Oh, good. Whenever a creature you control does combat damage to a player, you and that player each gain that much life. If you have at least 15 life more than your starting total, which they won't, so that's fine. It's double strike. It's not vigilance though, it's just double strike. I'm happy to keep gaining life. So I get what their motivation is. So I stay at 20 and they gain a ton of life. Ugh, this is annoying. Is that instant? Sorcery speed. Ugh. I can only do 5 damage. It's so frustrating. I can't see a way to win this game. Okay, so they're nearly there, and then when they get there, then that's it. Angel of Destiny, wow. What a bomb. What an absolute bomb. I just don't have the creature destruction. Blimey. So frustrating. Alas. It was a 3-3, so, you know, I would say it's at the very cusp of failure. Oh dear. Oh dearie dearie me. Well, at least you guys got a nice quick video for today. You know, we got a little card out of it. Oh, that's nice. We like a Forsaken Monument. We got a couple of packs out of it, so let's see. What do we get? All I would say is thank you guys so much for watching today. It's good to be back. It's good to be doing some drafts. It's good to be doing some new Zendikar drafts. I need to learn my way through this process. I've got enough for another cheeky little draft, which we will do. And maybe two, which I'll do in due course. Either way, guys, stay safe out there. I hope you're all okay, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo.